In today's video, I wanted to quickly go over the upcoming alpha launch for Prehistoric Kingdom and what it will mean for this channel. We're gonna briefly go over what will be featured in the alpha build and what to expect. Now, I won't be reading through the entire devlog, so do be sure to check it out for yourselves in the link below. So for starters, there will be 6 animals available, these being T-Rex, Styracosaurus, Nasutoceratops, Lambeosaurus, Edmontosaurus, and Microraptor. Microraptor got a much needed touch up with new wing textures and an alula just to make it look a little prettier. Each animal can engage in a variety of basic behaviors, and absent behaviors for some of the animals will be added shortly after launch. It was actually revealed on the Prehistoric Kingdom Discord server that animals won't be able to swim in the alpha. Now, I'm not sure if swimming will be available or added during beta, but we'll just have to wait and see. Now, one thing that I wasn't expecting to see but beyond excited for is Modular Pathfinding. Creatures can now successfully walk around walls and utilize both ramps and platforms, if the space is big enough. Here we have screenshots of an Edmontosaurus regalis traversing on modular platforms. Terraforming will be available at alpha with 6 distinct tools: raise, lower, smooth, flatten, roughen, and erosion. The erosion tool was recently showcased on the Discord server as shown here. It essentially can be used to help make terrain surfaces appear more natural and worn down, and not too overly jagged. This will especially be useful in creating more realistic looking landscapes. We will also be able to use 3 paintable water materials at varying depths. Speaking of water, water rendering and reflections have been vastly improved, and even animal reflections will appear in the water, as demonstrated here with this T-Rex. This image was also shared on the discussion channel of the Prehistoric Kingdom Discord server. If you're not already in the server, I would highly recommend joining if you want to stay up to date with everything Prehistoric Kingdom related. The devs are really friendly and enjoy engaging with the community. There will be 4 biomes to choose from, these being tropical, temperate, scrubland, and wetland. For the temperate and scrubland biome, new trees were added to help add more verticality, these being elm trees, field oak, and sabal palmettos. Now, I live in Houston, Texas, and I see these palm trees almost everywhere, and the Prehistoric Kingdom team really nailed the look. Including all variants, this brings the number of foliage assets available in alpha up to 70. Moving on, there will be over 250 modular items, pieces, and plants to build with. The modern styling will give us 7 wall textures and 4 roof designs to work with. Object and wall recoloring won't be available during alpha, but might be available during beta, and if not, early access. There will be 12 different fence types and 7 path materials. These can be placed using an intuitive spline-based construction system. Terraced fence placement will allow for a uniquely staggered look on elevated terrain. As far as pathing goes, it was confirmed on Discord that elevated pathing will be disabled during alpha, but available during early access. Alpha will have a basic economy and basic guest system in place, with more guest animations, AI, enhanced model variation, and guest-related gameplay coming in beta and early access. There will be 13 total structures to choose from that encompass the animal care, infrastructures, guest facilities, and enclosure categories. Saving and loading will be available at alpha, but these save games will most likely break upon entering beta and early access launch. And lastly, it was confirmed on Discord that there won't be any music during alpha. This was due to time constraints, and music will be available in beta and early access. So that about sums up everything the alpha has to offer. Now, as far as support goes for the alpha, the devs will focus on stability issues and bug fixes. Any new content shown in the upcoming devlogs will solely be done for beta and early access release, which is understandable, of course. Now that we've covered everything we know so far, I want to discuss my plans for this channel involving Prehistoric Kingdom. While I'll still continue to play games like Planet Zoo and Fishery, Prehistoric Kingdom will definitely become a main focus of this channel. I'll be live streaming alpha gameplay on the main channel on March 20th and March 21st, and I will upload park builds and showcases on this channel. I will also be streaming alpha gameplay every week Thursday and Friday on Twitch, so stay tuned for that as well. Now, I actually made this exhibit tier list idea as a joke, but I'd be more than down to make this meme park a reality if you guys are interested in seeing that. I also have a more serious plan for a zoo that I'll be bringing to life here. And lastly, I will be releasing my How to Clone a Mammoth video closer to the launch of Prehistoric Kingdom's early access, along with a special surprise, so stay tuned. As always, thank you for watching, and I hope you all are excited about Prehistoric Kingdom as I am.